All right, what's going on, guys? So, becoming the man that you want to be, the man that you aspire to become, is going to come with challenges. It's going to come with adversity and setbacks. But it all starts up here. And it starts when you start believing that you can overcome these setbacks, when you can overcome this adversity. You were dealt a bad hand. Life dealt you a bad hand. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit in the passenger seat while your addictions, while your depression, while your anxiety, while your friends and family are all in the driver's seat of your life? Or are you going to make a choice to take control of everything in your life that you have control over? You're overweight? All right, you have control over that. Your depression is not more powerful than you. Your anxiety is not more powerful than you. What your friends and family say about you does not define you. So what do you choose to do today that is going to get you closer and closer to the man that you want to become? Because, like I always say, in poker, whether you're dealt a bad hand, a bad set of cards, it can be the worst hand possible. But if you play it correctly, and you play it to the best of your abilities, you can come out on top. So, are you going to make excuses or are you going to make it happen? Be the man that makes it happen. Be the man that says, life dealt me a bad hand, but I refuse to live a life that is anything less than exceptional. I refuse. And even though I might not be where I want to be today, the only thing between me and my goal and the life that I want to live is simply just time. Because every day I will wake up and I will choose to make a change. I will choose to strive for greatness. Because I am not going to sit here and I'm not going to let anxiety, I'm not going to let fear and depression run my life. You have to understand you have a choice. You cannot say, I'm depressed, so this and this. I have anxiety, so this and this. No. It simply starts with you making a choice to reject that mindset. You're depressed today. Why are you depressed? You're depressed because you feel like you have no control over your life. You work a shit job. You feel like you have no control over that. You work a job that you hate and you go into it every single day bitter and annoyed and it's making you depressed. You feel like you have no choice over that. You're overweight. You feel like you have no control over that. You have a bad set of socials. You have a bad social circle. You don't have any friends. You feel like you have no communication skills. Do you think that has control over you? Or do you feel like you don't have no control over your life? See, depression starts because you feel like you have no control over the things around you. But once you realize that you do have control over it, and once you realize that the power is in your hands and in your mind, then you will start to break free from those limiting beliefs. You will start to see that the moment you start taking action and the moment that you say, I am done letting all these things control me, is the moment you will regain your power and you will feel like you're on top of the world. Trust me, for the next 30 days, try it out. Try saying every day, even if you're depressed, even if you're in a rut, even if you have anxiety, wake up every day and choose to be nothing but exceptional. Wake up every day. Make sure your room is clean. Read a book. Do something productive. Go work out. Work on your skincare. Work on your hygiene. Go out and talk to people. Do that for 30 days and let me know how you feel. Your depression is going to be cured because you started to realize I have control of all these things. For the longest time, I've felt like I've had no control over this. I felt like I can't approach women because I have anxiety. But are you going to let that fear dominate your life? Are you going to let that fear control you for the rest of your life? Or are you going to say, okay, yeah, I'm scared of talking to women, but I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to get over that fear. I'm scared to go out and knock on doors to make some sales. I'm scared to start calling people to make some sales. Well, are you going to start doing it, or are you going to let that fear control you? Because the moment you say, okay, I'm afraid. Okay, I have anxiety. Okay, I have depression. But I'm still going to do it anyways. That's the moment you break free. That's the moment that you start regaining the control and the power over your life that you once thought you did not have. And I promise you, the feeling will be so exhilarating. The feeling will be so amazing that you will start to do things that you never thought you were capable of doing. You will start running marathons. You will start putting on muscle. You will start creating the body that you want. You will start creating your communication skills. You will start creating a better financial situation. Why? Because you realize that you have a choice. And it's up to you to decide what you're going to do with that choice. See, at one point in my life, I was addicted to pills, pain pills. And for a couple years, I would say 2 years, I felt as if I had no control. I felt as if the substance was the thing that controlled me. And every single day, I felt like I was in the passenger seat of my own life. Until one day, I felt like I reached rock bottom. I felt like this substance was seriously consuming me. And then I finally broke free. And you know what changed? My mindset. That's it. Nothing changed. Nothing in my life. Everything was simply just mindset. I didn't get a new job. I didn't get a new car. Simply one day I said, I've had enough of this. I refuse to live a life where I am in the passenger seat. I will be in the driver's seat of my own life because I only have one life. And do you really think I'm going to live my whole life being controlled by things that I have control over? It's an illusion. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. Because you feel as if you don't have control over these things, but the truth of the matter is you have full control over it. Everything in your life is in your control. And there's certain things that you might not be able to control. Your height, you can't control that. The size of your nose, you can't control that. There's certain things that you just can't control. But you need to stop worrying about the things that you can't control, because the more you do, the more they will control you. But if you're 5 foot tall and you have a big nose, are you gonna let that control you for the rest of your life? Or are you gonna say, hey, it's out of my control, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm only gonna worry about the things that I can control. The way my body looks, I can control that. Let me get in the gym. How much money I have in my bank account, I can control that. Let me get to work. My communication skills, are you really gonna use the scapegoat, and are you really gonna use the excuse that you grew up without someone helping you to be more outgoing, to learn to have better communication skills? Are you gonna blame your parents? Are you gonna blame your environment for the rest of your life why you don't have good communication skills? Or are you gonna start practicing every single day? Are you going to start reading books, listening to audiobooks, listening to podcasts on communication to become a better speaker, to become a more effective communicator? Everything is in your control. And you can become the man that you aspire to be the moment that you decide, all right, I'm changing my mindset. I'm taking control of everything in my life that I can control. Because I understand I have full control over everything in my life. And that's the moment you will take that first initial step into becoming the man that you aspire to be. That optimal man. All right, guys. Like the video, share your thoughts down below, and subscribe. I'm out.